Welcome back everyone to Guardian of Bree, where I have arrived at the Breetown jail, where it appears that Trolley is working with some of the local guards. Hello?
Greetings.
It's good to see that you responded to so swiftly. This proves that you are one who desires those in need. Yes, this is good. That I desire to aid those in need. Oh, I better stay away from her sword swings, or I'm going to get into some trouble there.
Come and stay a moment.
We share a bond, Pine Guard. Those few others that can know. Whenever there is a battle, we will find us there. Wherever there is hardship, we will stand against it. Wherever good people are threatened, we stand before them with a shield in hand or a blade at the ready, and do not stand down until they're safe once more. We are guardians of the people, man, dwarf, elf, and hobbit, and we must be strong in their defense. Oswin Leek is a guardian of great skill in these lands, and he can help guide you further in your training. Look for him to the north gate and listen well, for he has defended the people of Breeland for many summers. Yeah, I believe I have heard of Oswin Leek. Be a good opportunity to finally meet him. Yes, Constable Leek is at ready to defend the town against whatever arrives. Correct, sir?
How can I be of service?
I welcome you to Bree, Guardian Pine Guard, but I confess that I don't have time to spare with idle conversation. There are brigands about, and though they have suffered some measure of defeat of late, they are still on the Bree fields and within the Andras, and their recent losses have stirred them to boldness. Unless I have very much mistaken, you surely seek an opportunity to strengthen yourself. Well, I have many such opportunities available. Indeed, the brigands seem eager to present them to us. The worthy farmers of Breeland are hard put to it, though, and they must protect their lands and their lives whenever either of them is threatened. I will set out to deal with the brigand attacks to the north, but I need you elsewhere. Burl Pearson lives in a farm to the south of Breetown, and he has reported several raids on his land. Each time he has fought them off, but he says that they always return with more men, and soon he will be unable to resist them. Help him defend his farm, and the training will be surely of use to you. Right. I'll do it right away, sir. I believe that this is Pearson's farm. I hope they haven't driven him away or anything like that, and that I'm in time to help him. Ah, it looks like we're in luck.
What can I do for you?
Ah, you're a guardian? Good. I'm glad to hear it, for the brigands have been a constant threat to me and mine, and I don't know how much longer I can fight them off. Let us walk about my property and keep watch for any brigands that might have designs on my land. They said that they would be back in great numbers, and I fear that they will keep their oath. Well then, let us hope we can handle that. Let's look for signs of the brigands. Stay close. Alright, y'all, stay as close as possible. If I don't see anyone yet, well, that's good news. I knew it! Here come the villains! Woohoo! There we go. Feel my hammer. There we go. Might as well break in the new weapon. Or however new. Oopsie daisy. Or however new it may be. Oopsie daisy. Stay alert. There are sure to be more. Well, it's a good thing that they're not coordinated. Yes. Oh. Nice shot. Oh, okay. His son is also helping. I don't think these brigands counted on you being here, friend. Alright, so some of the brigands are being fended off by his family. Where is his son? Well, I don't know. I suppose well hidden so the brigands don't know where the arrows are coming from. Cole Colford won't be pleased that his men can't drive us away. Not at all. Well, I think there are some hiding amongst my crops. Let's give them a little bit of a surprise. Alright. Stay alert. Oh, there's one right now. Well, there seems to be a crop of brigands, that's for sure. Careful now. We don't want to trample over everything. Harvest must be getting... Oh! Speaking of covert, aha! And... whack! You should never have stood up to us! Aha! What do you say about that? Leave me and mine alone. Yes, alright. My farm is saved. Thanks for your help. You're welcome. Now, I guess I need to speak with Mr. Leek again if he's back. I've taken care of the brigands attacking the farm.
How can I be of service?
The light in your eye tells me that you have aided Burl Pearson with the defense of his farm, and I'm glad to hear of it. It is a guardian's lot to put themselves between danger and those that need protecting. Always remember that every battle makes you tougher. Even now, your arm is stronger and your senses keener than last I saw you. Train often, and you'll find your ability to fend off attacks increasing. Indeed, that is already the case. Go forth and protect the good people of Middle-earth from the dangers that they face. It is your lot to do so, and I get a pretty impressive helmet in order to help in this. There we go. Definitely the case. Now, I think it's time to visit Langland. Langland, are you alright?
What do you need?
Aragorn sent aid. Nazgul, 4 more, were in Buckland. They rode swiftly to the east upon black steeds. I was foolish enough to stand in their way, and they ran me down. I'll heal in time, but the riders have left a threat in their wake that must be dealt with. I must ask you for some help, alright? And what do you need me to do?
Could I speak with you a moment?
In the Black Riders' wake, Creban have taken roost. They're not the common strain from Dunland, but a breed I have not seen before. Likely those foul creatures keep watch in Buckland and in the Shire, or at the very least me, since they have taken to staring at me in the night. While the Creban may see nothing of interest, the fact that the enemy has eyes there is dangerous. If we were to blind these eyes, the enemy will not be sure in directing their efforts. If you would, dispose of the Creban that roost in the southwest, just beyond the camp. Even killing one of them will go a long way towards blinding the enemy. Alright, fine. I'll blind them 4 times over then. Alright, so let's go. Fine. Ah, there's one right out there. Oh, several. I see what he's talking about. And what about you? And whack. Very good. Right, and you. There you go. That takes care of the ones that are closest to his camp, at least. I think I drove them away for now.
Greetings.
Good, you've slain those birds. The enemy will not be nearly as sure of their efforts now. However, I still need your aid. I must ask that you do something in Buckland, as it was the horn calls that alerted me of the presence of the Nazgul. Alright, Buckland.
Could I speak with you a moment?
Yes, you say that Underhill is with Aragorn? I know of no Underhills. I was sent to watch for a hobbit named Baggins. I must assume that that is whom Aragorn spoke of. That is a safe and welcome news, for my fears are somewhat allayed. Well, maybe he was just getting confused with the name Underhill, since he also sent me to talk to a constable of that name. Well, anyway, that is safe and welcome news. It was late in the night when I heard the horn call of Buckland. Running to the road, I saw the Nazgul leaving Buckland at a gallop. I tried to stop them, but they ran me down. I fear that they have already found Baggins. The four riders passed eastward towards Bree, but we may discover what they learned, if anything, at Baggins's home in Crick Hollow. It is a cottage surrounded by a high hedge almost directly southeast of the Buckland Gate. If you learn something there, return to me. What news you bring may help determine the movements of the Nazgul. Alright, fine. I will investigate Crick Hollow for you then. On my way. Hello there.
Dear me, what do you want?
What? Who? I don't have. Oh, wait. Hey, you're not one of those black riders. I must tell you that I haven't been so frightened in my life. Did they learn anything from me? Well, those riders came bursting into my house, but I had already slipped out the back way. Not a thing did they get from me. When that sheriff came, they made me tell them about Frodo and the others going off to the old forest, but I didn't say a thing about the enemy's ring. Oh dear. I mean, what's that? It sounds like crows. Oh no, not more of these Cribane. They're coming close. Yeah, they certainly are. There you go, and whack. You see about that? More coming! Yeah, probably just after this time's out, right? Yep. They're taking their sweet time. Grand sweet time. Hello? Ah, here's one now. Well, you did it! You didn't get them all, though. What? Some flew off into the old forest. Well, that's not good. I hope they don't come back. Me too. Well, so I'll need to report back to Langland. I spoke to a hobbit at the Crick Hollow house. It appears that there were black riders there. It appears that we were attacked by Cribane, and he said something about a ring belonging to the enemy.
What can I do for you?
The enemy's ring? It is no wonder that Aragorn was so secretive as to why the enemy was seeking Baggins. If they Cribane heard Fredegar's words, the enemy will know for certain that the ring is no longer in the Shire, and all will be lost. Finding those birds in the old forest will not be a simple task. I would ask that you return to Aragorn and Bree and seek out the council on how to find those foul birds. Alright. Finding foul birds. Wonderful. They've never been clear to me on what the jurisdiction is to Buckland. It's on the Bree side of the river, but I have noticed some Shire bounders about. But let's see if these people need any help.
Could I speak with you a moment?
Yes, Asa Haybank, my employer, seems to have fare to serve men as well as hobbits. Terminic has people looking for mushrooms to serve hobbit fare, and the envy of the four farthings. The face the men comes across the bountiful boars and bears prowling through the air. Alright, fine. So you may need to collect some bear haunches and boar shanks for meat. For Adso. Well, Adso is halfway across, so I guess if it relates to Adso, I should
Could
help.
I take a moment of your time?
And you need me to collect some mushrooms, alright? And you...
Will you give me a moment of your time, friend?
Oh. More animal parts. Oh well, alright. Let's go and... let's take care of that before we head back to Strider. Dealing with the excess of wolves that seems to be about here might be a good idea. So take care of that first. And it is annoying when I finally get that skill off, and that's the same time that the opponent I'm facing dies. It'll be nice to be able to get something to remove these cripples. Oh, mushrooms! Here you go. And river slugs. So annoying. Ouch, 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 ouch. I think I've got enough mushrooms, so let's now deal with some of these bears. Do I have any interrupts yet? I probably don't get that until I get level 20 or something like that. Guess I'll find out. I think what I should do is check my trait tree, see anything get there. But I have a feeling it's just going to be a skill I get at level 20. Yeah, right. Bad breath. Yes, I found wolves, I found bears, and now I found pigs. Here are your cuts of meat.
How can I be of service?
Here are your mushrooms.
Good day.
And here are your trophies.
Hello there.
You're welcome. What else?
Hello there. Might I speak with you a moment?
I must say, I never expected the outpouring of generosity that we've received. Certainly, we have paid for services we have been given, but the harvest is so great that we have no means to transport the goods to Adso's camp. I must ask you for another small favor. Just outside of Brandy Hall, to the south, there is a stable there you can find Tolly Brockhouse, the local woodcutter, speaking with folks. I am certain that he will be willing to help. Could you speak with him and see if he can borrow a wagon? All right, fine. I will see about a wagon. Hello there. I was wondering if you have a spare wagon available.
What do you need?
Oh, Ragward needs a wagon. I suppose I could spare a wagon for a couple of mules to share the load. All right, thank you. Well then, with that taken care of, let's get back to Ragward. Yes, he said that he'll be able to spare the wagon.
How do you do?
Oh, he'll help us? This is wonderful news. We will begin preparing the crates for loading and should get them on the road by morning. We truly could not have done this without your help. Oh, please, please. This should cover the cost of the travels a little bit more. I am concerned for Tully, though. Well, I think he should be all right. Anything else?
Good day. Might I have a word with you?
You've done so much, I think that it's time for you to meet the hobbit that you have been helping, Otso Haybank. You'll find that he is a caring fellow with much on his mind. His camp is difficult to miss. Yes, I think I've seen it along the way. Good. When you get there, you should be welcomed. Thank you again. You're welcome. All right, fine. I'll meet Haybank. I have to go by that way anyway, on my way back to Bree. I don't think I have time to tarry there for long, but instead I should get back to Strider as quickly as possible. Ah, here's Mr. Haybank now.
Just a moment.
Ah, you must be Pineguard. I have been hearing a lot about you. My associates in Buckland sent you along with a message. They speak very highly of you. I'm glad to finally meet you. Circumstances have been better, but no reason to bother you with that right now. This, once finished, will be my end, a dream I have had for years, an end that will attract the big folk and hobbits alike. You have helped me to come one step closer to my dream, and for that, I'm in your debt. Whee! Now, Mr. Haybank has more requests for me, but I think it is best that I speak to Strider first. I'm back with news, Strider.
You bring dire news.
While the 4 hobbits I was awaiting are safe for the moment, the protection Bree offers is fleeting at best. We must leave soon, and the enemy's suspicions were confirmed by these Kraban, that what we seek is no longer in the Shire. Our trip may be more perilous, yet The old forest's a twisting labyrinth that can lead even the most experienced tracker astray. Finding these Cryptband will not be easy. Well then, what do we do? Well, other than first choose a reward. Power or fate and critical rating. Well, I guess I'll take the fate.
Listen well.
There is one who can find these Cryptband for us, if we were to ask him for such aid. However, he may not see our worries as his. He's known by many peoples by many names. Of old he was known as Orald to men, while to the dwarves he was simply Forn. The elves called him Erwain Benedar, oldest and fatherless. However, in these days he is known as Tom Bombadil by those few who are aware of him. Look to the old Bombadil's house, which lies in the eastern end of the Withy Window, the river that flows through the old forest. He may help you if you ask him by my name, Aragorn. If you discover anything, I would ask that you address it as best you can. I wish I could help you in this task, but the safety of our charges comes before all else. Alright, fine. I will speak to Tom Bombadil. That's level 18. But before I speak to Tom Bombadil, I am going to have to do a few errands for Adso Haybank so that I can get to level 18 so that I could get into the Barrow Downs and into the old forest and not be torn to shreds or anything like that. But we'll be going to Adso in the next episode of Guardian of Bree.